It is a dark and stormy night as our gang ventures out into the lake to search for Velma's missing Uncle Dave. What could have possibly led to his disappearance? The answer lies in the skies. Welcome to Mysteries in the Machine.
Hey yo, meddling kids! I'm Charlie,
And I'm Ethan.
and we are back here today with season 3 of the Scooby-Doo show. Also, sometimes packaged together as season 3 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
What?
Yes. Don't ask me why. They just do that. So, like, my discs of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You that I own, this is season 3.
That's wild.
Even though there was never a season 3 of Where Are You.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's only 2 seasons.
So it's one of those weird things. So the wiki is saying that this is specifically an episode of Where Are You? And it was repackaged as the series of Scooby-Doo show. And I'm like, that feels wrong since it aired so much later and it was part of a show with an entirely different theme and everything. And I'm just like, no, I don't care what your stuff says, you're wrong. Because this was part of the Scooby-Doo Dynamite Hour stuff, as far as I can remember as well. And all of that was still the Scooby-Doo show. So I don't know. This season is a strange one, and it is one of the easier seasons to usually find on streaming because it gets lumped in with Where Are You? But yeah, we watched Watch Out, the Willawaw. And Ethan immediately texted me when we started this, like, our own personal watches of it. Like, oh, great. It's another one.
Yep.
We're starting off strong.
Just like the episode that shall not be named.
Just like several episodes that shall not be named.
I'm
Even,
referring to the first of
so
those
many.
episodes that shall not be named.
True. We're still not, as far as I know, there's nobody. Let me check this. No, okay. There is still nobody in the cast that is like not a white person, which is I mean, that's kind of the time. I think we've only really started doing that in the past 20 years or so for trying to cast voice actors to be the same race as they are.
Yeah.
But I do think this episode is slightly better. It's a step better than we have had in recent episodes.
It's a baby step because
it is a baby step.
There's some indigenous people that help them, and there's another indigenous person who's the villain of the episode.
So like it's one of those where it's like, okay, it's not saying all of them are bad. It's not like this is the only indigenous person in the episode.
Yeah.
And
it's also not a white person dressing up in native garb.
Yeah. So, and yes, they are, the way they are depicted is definitely not like the most sensitive because it's
because like
it's the
indigenous people in the 70s. Yeah, the indigenous people in the 70s, I'm 97% sure dressed like other people that were alive in the 70s.
Yeah,
like outside of like ceremonial stuff.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure most of the time when indigenous people are, I keep saying indigenous, I think that's technically like the Canadian term, but like, you know, Native American,
the First Nations,
all of those people, they tend to be depicted in like the ceremonial garb and all of these things, and it's like they can just be regular people.
Yeah, like they can just wear like a t-shirt and jeans,
and you really shouldn't depict them in the ceremonial stuff unless you are one of them.
Yeah,
that's very specific,
right? Because like I grew up with somebody who was indigenous. Both of her parents are indigenous from different tribes. Her and her younger brother, but they never dressed like that. They just dressed like regular people. And the only time that I saw her in that regalia garb is when she brought pictures of she and her family as part of those religious ceremonies. So,
Yeah.
or tribal ceremonies, I should say.
So we had a baby step here. Anything is better than certain episodes that we have seen before.
Yeah.
So, but it is in fact still white people voicing them and doing the kind of like
broken English.
Yeah, stereotypical voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's better than Shaggy doing that one voice. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess it's something.
It's something. I just can't wait till we get to what's new, because there is a much better episode there. We won't get till it's till like 2030, I think.
I think I know which one you're referring to.
Yeah, and I think that is one of the best depictions we've had.
Sure, yeah.
Of that in Scooby-Doo, even if it's not the best.
No,
it's still one of the
better
better
than
ones.
this. It's better than
this. It's better than everything before it.
Yeah.
But it was still like, what, 2002 or something.
2002, 2003, something like that.
But all right, we are here. We are looking for Velma's Uncle Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have more family lore from these kiddos. How many uncles does Velma have? Is this like the third one?
Two, I think. Two so
okay.
far.
I was like, this is either the second or third uncle that we've had of Velma in an episode, or like at least heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely I want to say the second that's been kidnapped.
Yeah. Because, let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, it was the beginning of last season. The Curse of Viking Lake, her uncle John was kidnapped.
There we go. Guys, if I had a nickel for every time in the Scooby-Doo show one of Velma's uncles got kidnapped, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice.
They're like, hey, I guess that's how you start a season of the Scooby-Doo show. You kidnap a family member.
You kidnap one of Velma's uncles. Mm-hmm. Specifically.
Yes.
And so there's no mystery machine. We're traveling by boat in the middle of a fucking storm. Fred, my dude.
Frederick.
Why? I will always blame him because he is the leader of this pack, and he is choosing to go in the worst weather, and he's Golden Retriever boy, and he's just like, I see nothing wrong with this. This is fine. But Velma is worried about Uncle Dave and how he's holding up, and hey look, there's a thing in the sky, isn't that scary? What the fuck? Also, this is when we see the Indian picture rocks, is what Velma calls it.
There's no way that's actually real.
I have no comments.
Or at least not that exact thing. Like, I'm sure there's cave paintings and carvings and stuff, but
like a specific rock out in, like, I don't know what this is, like
middle of a lake. I'm pretty sure this is a lake.
Yeah, weird shit.
But we missed a shenanigan.
Oh, I'm sorry. My brain is literally mush, as you know.
That's fair. So they hit a big wave early on, and Scooby didn't duck and cover in time. Shaggy grabbed him by the tail. His tail just stretched.
He's Mr. Fantastic.
That's not the last of the body horror we will see from Scooby, because he curls himself up inside a sleeping bag like a snail.
Yeah, I think that's 2.
Yeah.
That does happen 2 separate times. But still, those are our first 2 shenanigans. The Willawaw, why is it sparkly?
I think that's technically explained later.
I think it's supposed to be like fire or something, but
that's what I thought it was.
Fucking sparkles is what it looks like to me. And I'm just like, Tinkerbell?
Exactly.
Hello?
She is your girl.
This is the sparkles that I'm missing from the Percy Jackson show. I'm sorry.
Listeners, go listen to The Eldest Gods if you like Percy Jackson stuff. I was on one of the most recent episodes whenever this is coming out. It'll be like a month ago by the time they actually hear this. It's fine.
It is funny when Scooby hides in the sleeping bag and Shaggy's like, how did you do that? You didn't unfurl it and you just got in there. And then he has to, like, you know, do the whole thing to unwrap Scooby out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So they find Uncle Dave's cabin, his dark little cabin. There is, once again, no light anywhere here. And also there's creepy shadows in the distance. We don't see what they look like. I always think that's cool.
Yeah.
We don't see what they look like. Yeah, I need to check the bingo card. Do we have bad guy creeping on the gang? I was gonna say, do we have bad guys creeping on the gang?
Yes, I think we do.
Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Because that's just like, that's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, villain creeps on the gang from an unseen spot.
Oh my goodness. So no one is home. And they all do the little thing, looking in there. His food's here. They didn't check to see if it was warm.
No.
I'm sorry. Real detectives always like look at the food, like touch it, see, is it still warm? How long is he gone or whatever? Guys, get with the program. Come on.
Like, you're Mystery Incorporated. That means there are shareholders.
Once again, who are the shareholders? I say Uncle Nat is one of the shareholders.
He absolutely is. Scooby and Shaggy are prepared to eat the leftovers from Uncle Dave.
I love that. They're just like, let's not let the food go to waste,
Yep.
Just eat it right here. But sadly, it is part of the background, so they're not going to get to eat it.
No, they are not.
And that's when we get a bat come out of the chimney, out of the fireplace, and Scooby hides in Shaggy's shirt.
That, I think, would be.
Is it? I don't know.
I'm sure a dog could hide inside of a shirt.
No, I meant the bat.
Oh, the bat in the chimney? I'm sure that's happened.
I'm sure that could potentially happen.
What happens next can't, because there's a man in an owl costume standing outside the window, and Scooby sees it and runs the hell away and sees another one.
Because there's two of them!
Mm-hmm.
And then Scooby faints. But that's not the shenanigan necessarily. The shenanigan is what Shaggy does, which is, okay, Shaggy, you're a terrible druid. Because what you have done here is taking a fish out of a fishbowl. One, Uncle Dave has a fish. This is important to note.
This is important.
And puts it in a bottle full of water. Mm-hmm. And the fish is very mad because it's like...
the fish is not happy about that. Also, listeners, if you by chance want to purchase a fish as a pet, do not put it in a fishbowl. That is not enough water.
No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. You never put a fish in a bowl. You actually get a full tank.
Yep. Get a tank, treat the water, get its proper food, make sure its social needs are taken care of, because it's an animal. It has those.
I literally can't. But Shaggy intended to use this to wake up Scooby, and he does! Yay! Scooby now has water, like, in his eyeballs and coming out his ears.
Shenaniganery.
I think that might be two. One for Shaggy and one for Scooby.
Agreed.
And then we must play charades. Because Scooby's, like, telling everyone what he saw, and they don't understand. Like, he's like, who? And they're like, yeah, who? Okay, guys, this is always the owl joke.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have to do whenever there's an owl joke and somebody says who? Are we all supposed to, like, drink a shot? Because, like...
Yeah, but I don't know if that comes up often enough for us to put on the bingo card.
No, I mean just in general. In any media, whenever...
Okay.
Just because that always happens. Whenever there is an owl, there is going to be a who. Yeah, who. That's what I'm talking about. Joke.
Just take a drink of whatever liquid is closest to you.
It's like when you say the name in the media. It's like, okay, take a shot. They did it. Yep.
Oh god, people watching Scooby-Doo would die of alcohol poisoning.
Well, okay, it's not that they have to say Scooby-Doo's name. It's like saying the title of the episode.
Oh, the Scooby-Doo show, Scooby-Doo, where are you? That sort of thing.
Yeah, like if they say where are you, I think I would say take a shot. Yeah. But like saying the name of the episode. What would you do?
Because you don't drink.
Oh, I just get very hydrated and I have to pee.
There you go.
Ethan, you know that I went to, like, Christina's house and I did the drinking games. I played Drunk Jenga with them and I was drinking water.
Good job. Scooby runs out of the cabin and he comes back with 2 feathers. Owl feathers, they say.
Ethan, you're missing the amazing charades that are done.
The charades, yeah.
The charades are like, how does he have to explain this? Okay, sounds like a woo, but it doesn't sound like the a woo. It sounds like what he is doing, which is howling, and then he's like, slice that word.
Slice the word,
and it's owl.
Mm-hmm. That would be very confusing for me, at least, if somebody tried to do that as a clue. I
think Scooby is, like, smart at charades, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's good at it. because he
He's
can
very good
only
at charades.
his English is limited, so he has to do what he can.
He's got a speech impediment. Scooby is disabled, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Scooby is disability rep that we all needed.
He is, okay? Yeah, two big owls. They don't believe that there are two big owls, but okay, sure. But let's go find Uncle Dave, I guess. Scooby
Neat.
does find the feathers.
Yeah, he does. And that's when we meet 3 of these First Nations folks. Scooby faints upon seeing them.
I mean, he is like not looking. He's like looking on the ground and he's looking behind him, and then he just like sees a guy like looking at him in the darkness, and he's like, "Ugh!" I mean,
Okay, so it was the shock of like there's a person.
it's like I didn't know what was going on, and then there's a person. I don't think it was supposed to be like, oh, that's a scary looking guy.
Okay.
At least I would like to give Scoobert the benefit of the doubt.
Yes, we can give Scoobert D. Dubert the third the benefit of the doubt.
What's this guy's name again?
Red Heron, he says, is his name.
Is he the chief?
I think he says he is.
He's the leader, at least,
Yeah.
of them. He knows Dave. They're all buddies.
Yeah. Also, apparently, Uncle Dave is in the Border Patrol.
Guess so. Are we
He's
in
supposed
Canada?
to be near Canada. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
So maybe indigenous is the right word.
the main scheme of the episode is smuggling stuff into and out of Canada.
I knew it was smuggling, and I was just like, I don't know where we are, actually. I don't know if we're in Canada or if we're in America.
I think we're in like Michigan or Ohio or somewhere in that area. Does he say what tribe he's from?
Okay, so they're Chippewa?
Chippewa. Okay, I'm pretty sure.
And
they
Upper
live in what is
Michigan
now Michigan. Okay.
is where I did go to look to the trivia, but
Okay.
it is Michigan where they're most likely located right now.
Okay.
So they're like, hey, do you know where Uncle Dave is? We saw this crazy giant owl thing, and there's feathers here.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? So, I mean, once again, we do have like a fake. I'm pretty sure this is a fake
it's
native
fake.
like
I looked it up.
folklore thing.
Yeah, I looked it up. The term Willawaw is a thing, but it is not related to anything from the Chippewa people at all that I could find. It's a sudden violent gust of cold air along mountainous coasts of high latitudes, or just a sudden violent wind.
I feel like I know what happened here, and I think it's just that somebody on the production team heard this word and thought it sounded indigenous.
Even though, according to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, it's not.
Yeah. So it's a baby step, and it's also like a step back at the same time.
Yeah,
so there's good things and bad things, as always, in every episode like this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, giant flying monster. If an owl says your name specifically, that means that the Willawaw is going to get you. So be aware of that happening.
Sure, an owl saying a name. Sure, makes sense. I guess.
I don't know. So they're like, yeah, that's what happened. It got Uncle Dave. Okay, cool. So they go back to the cabin. And they're like, we have to go look for Uncle Dave. We have to go after the Willawaw, the Owlman, and see what's going on. Well, we won't do it, Scooby and Shaggy say. Scooby snack?
Nah.
They get 2 each.
They get 2.
2 each.
Yeah.
Which is good. Shaggy actually got to eat today.
Except he didn't, because Scooby stole them.
We didn't get to eat Uncle Dave's food, and then we didn't get to eat the Scooby snack.
This poor boy is just simply
This is why
starving.
he's so thin.
Because Scooby steals all his food.
So until we actually get like episodes like later on, I feel like that's why Shaggy is canonically so thin, is because Scooby's always eating his food.
Yeah.
I think the time we've actually seen Shaggy eat the most is like the Cass Elliot episode.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
I think he might be. But Scooby and Shaggy are looking around and they see an owl. They think it's the Willawaw and they run the hell away.
This is when it says Scooby's name? Or is that later?
That's later.
Okay.
That's like the last 2 minutes of the episode.
No. This is when it says Scooby-Dooby-Doo. This is when it does.
Does it?
Yes.
I guess it says it a second time in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, it does. It's like, I know it happens twice. So Shaggy's like, the Willawaw's coming to get you. We gotta run. And they hide in a boat, ?
I think it's a hollow log.
No, it's a boat. It has blankets. It's right by a dock. They're hiding
Oh,
in
well, they hide in the
blankets.
log first. That's a shenanigan.
Oh, no, wait, this might be their boat, actually. They're hiding in their boat in their sleeping bags.
You missed the log shenanigans, though.
What was the log? Oh, the log was before the fucking owl, Ethan. That's why.
Was it? I guess. Oh, it was before the owl that said Scooby Dooby Doo. Okay.
Yes. They hid in a log tree? Question mark? I don't. It has 3 holes. It's like a
Yeah.
Y shape.
Yep.
And so they kind of do like a my head's in this hole, my head's in this hole, and then they keep switching for a minute because they're
Yep.
hearing noises and all of this.
They hear the owl say Scooby Dooby Doo. They run down to the dock, and they're in sleeping bags on their boat, and the boat's shivering because they're shivering.
Hood is just fully like shaking. And then the Willawaw is here. Oh no, it's coming to get Scooby. And Scooby accidentally hits the boat starter button because it's just a button on this one. It's not
No,
even like a
it's not a
crank.
pull cord. It's not a
Anything.
key. It's a button.
Also, I mean, maybe this could eventually go on the bingo card, but we have somebody falling into a bucket.
Yep.
I don't know where this bucket was, but Shaggy gets both of his feet stuck in this fucking bucket. Shenaniganery.
Shenaniganery, truly.
And Scooby tries to pull him the fuck out of it. Like Shaggy's holding onto like those like things. I think those are things are like for rope and stuff.
Yeah, it's what you wrap around to tie the boat to a dock.
Yeah.
I forget exactly what they're called.
And then once Shaggy's pulled out, Scooby's head gets in the bucket, and so separate shenanigan.
Yep.
But the rest of the gang sees from the dock. Oh no, Scoob and Shag are being chased by the Willawaw. We go to Scoob and Shag, and they are like holding onto the boat. They're like trailing behind it in the air. Like they're fucking kites. What the fuck?
Guess. And I guess there's a cave next to those rocks that we saw earlier.
Huh. How come we didn't see that there was a fucking giant cave here?
Yeah, a cave big enough for a boat to get through.
Thankfully, they have a flashlight. Fred
Yeah.
came prepared in this boat of theirs. And there's footprints on the ground, as well as wheel tracks. Who in here? There's howling noises, and oh shit. Is it the Willawaw? Is it the Owlmen?
No.
It's unclear. The Smart Gang comes possibly towards the cave. Yeah, they find the cave. I don't know how they got there because their boat was gone.
Not important.
I don't know. Maybe they swam.
Well, they're not wet. Who knows?
Maybe
they
just,
stole
walked
Uncle
on the
Dave's
water.
boat.
I don't know. So Fred decides to scout ahead, and Velma and Daphne see this drawing on the ground, which is supposedly a pictogram.
No, they made that shit up. It's a skull inside of a heart with 2 arrows through it.
Yeah.
I'm 95% sure that's just made up.
Like, I think the actual symbol is made up. I would believe that, like, those people would do stuff like that.
Yeah, but it wouldn't look like that.
But I don't think that's a correct symbol whatsoever.
No. And again, listeners, we are capital H white. We're talking out of our asses here. If you know more, please let us know.
Do you spell white with an H?
No, I was just trying to be funny with my pronunciation.
You're very silly.
Thank you. I'm a silly little guy.
So look, there's that sign means danger, and Uncle Dave taught Velma how to read these. So check one off for the Velma knows another language somehow.
Yep, the Owlmen are here, and they chase after Velma and Daphne. They find Fred, and the Owlmen chase them into a shed? More into the cave.
Well, yeah, more into the cave, and then there's, like, a door. So they go through the door, they close it. I don't know why there are doors in a cave, but we always somehow find a door in a cave.
I mean, you can, like, wall off sections of the cave.
And what's in here? Like, kerosene, sandbags. That's weird. Okay.
Interesting.
Is this related to Uncle Dave? And the Owlmen? And the Willawaw?
Maybe.
Scared Gang also finds a door.
Yes, they do. And we get some body horror from Scooby here. Charlie's favorite thing.
Always my favorite thing. I mean, I do, in fact, enjoy whenever we get... Okay, if it's body horror where Scooby's, like, tail becomes a key, that's fine, okay? It's when his face turns into something weird that I'm like, no, that's a body part that I have.
Yep.
So I can, like, feel weird things in my face when I see that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a tail. That's not
Yeah.
real to me.
Right. But Scooby does turn his tail into a key. He unlocks the door. He goes back and forth with Shaggy about, no, you go. No, you go. No, you go. I insist.
I think it was
Okay,
funny how
let's go
Scooby was
together.
like listening in on the door, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, what are you gonna do? Like a you're cracking a safe thing? It's not that kind of
That's
door.
that's what I thought he was doing. Well, because the way, at least the way a deadbolt lock works, which I don't think that is that there are little pins inside the lock that line up
Yeah,
exactly with the grooves in a key.
yeah.
So that may be what he was listening for.
But he did it before he had his tail in there. I don't know. I don't know. So Scoop goes in the room and he's like, "Ah, something's attacking me! Shaggy, it's a bear!" And it's a
It's
coat.
codes. There's multiple codes.
This is a shenanigan. This is
Correct.
just women's fur coats.
Shenanigans.
The owl men really love women's fur coats. Okay,
Hey, more power to them, I guess. Those coats look very warm.
their feathers just aren't doing it this season. Okay.
I guess not. Feathers are out, fur is in. Scooby trips on a rock and lands in like a pile of stuff, and stuff goes flying by him, including an Oscar statue. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did. I was like, what? Scooby won the Oscar?
I guess.
But he falls into like a TV set, and also there's a bunch of paintings here, and like
Hmm.
other random items like
Like
silver and
there's a
statues and such.
there's like a high definition stereo system and just a whole bunch of stuff that's worth a lot of money.
And then they say the owl men, but wait a second, they're on hooks. Those are
Hmm.
costumes.
Who would have guessed?
Meanwhile, the
Not I.
smart gang is doing trapping time. Fred is doing his bullshit. He's got a trap all set and laid out for the Owlmen who come right into it. And who could these Owlmen be?
It's Shaggy and Scooby.
Because they
This is why
just
we're
found the
Mickey.
fucking costumes.
Mm-hmm.
Like it literally sounds like Shaggy and Scooby when they're in the trap.
Mm-hmm.
It was them the whole time. No way.
They tell them about the treasure cave.
Treasure?
Just the way Frank Welker says treasure is incredible, and I love him for it.
It's everything.
Mhm.
If you haven't seen a compilation of every time Fred says treasure, you haven't lived.
Do yourself a favor and do it. So they hear the Willawaw outside. Velma says, "Are you two chickens coming?" And Scooby and Shaggy balk like chickens as they go outside.
Fred has rope.
Yes.
He's ready for more traps and also maybe kinky shit.
It could go either way. Hey, traps are kinky.
Exactly. This is why I had canon Fred as kinky.
He's good with rope. Red Heron and his guys get there and they say, "Hey, they're here. We need to follow these tracks."
And you're like,
Smarkin gets
what's going
outside.
on with them?
Yeah, Smarkin gets outside, and the Willawaw is out there shrieking
Doing its
away.
Tinkerbell thing.
Just fart and sparkles, left, right, and center.
The Willow's gay?
Yes.
That's what gay people do. They fart sparkles. Didn't you know?
So, I have yet to receive that update. I've been out for like 5 years.
Come on, Ethan. You gotta get this update. It's so much better than regular farts.
I'll take
Do you
it,
have your
honestly.
membership card yet?
It came in the mail 3 years ago. I'm good.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Scared Gang comes out of the cave, and they're doing just fine. They see the Willawaw, and the Willawaw is after them.
Yeah, and Fred is doing a makeshift trap with just his rope this time to like trip some owlmen.
Yep, they just made a giant tripwire. Or it's more of a clothesline because of how far up it is off the ground.
Yeah. Shag and Scoop run so far that they reach like the edge of the beach, and then the Willawaw like flies above them and away, and then circles back, so they have to run backwards.
Shaggy trips and falls, so we know it's after Scooby for sure. And Scooby's like, "Ah, shit, what am I gonna do?" And he just runs back into Fred's trap because they see this whole thing go down.
That's why it's a clothesline, though. It's because they're trying to catch specifically that, and that's going a little bit higher than regular people.
Yeah.
So.
And the Willawaw rips in half after it makes contact with the rope.
You want body horror?
Yeah.
That's some body horror. You ever just rip in half when like a rope when you go through
Not
a rope?
personally.
Oh no. So and Scooby was still like in the trap, kind of.
Hmm.
Like him and the
Yeah,
Willawaw went through at the same time.
yeah. So he's stuck on the top half of the Willawaw, which
He's a balloon.
is a balloon, and he's floating up into the air with it.
And his
And
claws like pop it.
yeah,
And then he falls
and
to the ground.
the
He does
claws
try to
pop
blow it
it.
up a little bit,
He does,
but it
but
didn't
it
work.
doesn't do anything. And the bottom half of the Willawaw, which is a basket with an engine and a person.
Sadly, I think this is only one shenanigan. As much as
Yeah, there's a
I,
lot
I,
going on.
there's a lot going on, but it's still kind of like a sequence of events rather than
Yeah,
like separate things happening.
yeah.
And hey, look who's in this like machine below the bottom of the Willawaw. It's
It's
more.
somebody that we've never met.
It's somebody we don't even know. What? But it is one of the Chippewa guys.
Yes, I think his name is Red Fox. Is that what they call him, or is it Gray Fox?
I think it's Gray Fox.
I want to get it right. It's Gray Fox. Okay,
I
but
was like,
he's famous enough that they know who he is.
yeah. I don't like that Scooby ends up with the feathers on his head.
Yeah,
It's not a great
yeah,
look,
don't
guys.
love that at all. Not a good look. They're explaining everything. Meanwhile, Gray Fox could have gotten away right now, but he doesn't.
No, I don't know why he doesn't just leave.
He could
But
have.
then Red Heron and more of his tribal members, as well as the unmasked Owlman and Uncle Dave show up. Uncle Dave is
Hooray.
safe and sound. They caught the Owlman, and the elders are gonna punish everybody. So,
Okay.
like, don't even worry about it.
Yep.
They solved the mystery, and Uncle Dave is okay. And once again, our hungry boy needs to be fed. Someone feed this
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. Uncle Dave's like, I'm gonna make y'all a big feast to celebrate. And we're like, hell yeah. And another owl says Scooby Dooby Doo.
You know what? I think we need to count 2 shenanigans for the owl saying Scooby Doo, actually.
We do.
But our last shenanigan is in fact Scooby running all the way up this tree because he's
Yep.
terrified.
Well,
And
if
that's
an
it.
owl said your name, I think you'd be scared.
If an owl somehow was able to pronounce Charlie, I would be scared.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
All right, we have finished the episode. So what time is it?
It's terror time again.
All right, we've definitely gone through some of this stuff already, but our official wiki trivia from the Scooby-Doo fandom wiki is Willawaw probably comes from the word Willawaw, which is defined as a sudden violent squall blowing offshore from a mountainous coast. It is not known where the word came from, apparently, but is first used in the 19th century by British seamen. Willawaws are more common occurrences in the mountainous areas near the poles, particularly Cape Horn and coastal Alaska. So not where this takes place.
No. Supposedly it's in Michigan. This is one of the rare moments early in the franchise when Shaggy, along with Scooby, is bribed with a Scooby snack.
I don't think it's that rare at this
I
point.
don't know if that's true.
Like we've had it like at least
No, not really.
5 or 6 times, I want to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was never explained why the owl was saying Scooby's name, so the occurrence remained a mystery. I do like when they do that, actually.
Yeah. This is the second time when the gang go to visit and Uncle Velma is only to find he's vanished. The first time was in the previous season's episode, The Curse of the Viking Lake. Coincidentally, they were both the first episode of their respected season.
I rest my case. Although it's never said where exactly the gang is in this episode or where Velma's uncle works as a border patrol officer, it's likely they're somewhere in Upper Michigan because that's where the most Chippewa Native Americans are found. So, people do their fucking research on some of that, I guess. Yay! That's another episode of the Scooby-Doo.
Hooray.
Ethan, how many shenanigans did we have for this episode?
21.
Okay, we're on the lower side for this one.
Mm,
I feel like this was not a shenanigan heavy one, as it is.
not really, no.
But what is our Scooby Snack rating for this episode?
I would probably say a 2.
Yeah, I was like, I can't give it higher than like a 2 or 2.5. So I give it a 2 as well. It is fairly forgettable.
That makes my math pretty easy.
Worse, it's forgettable, and racial depictions are still not up to
Not
par.
great.
Better 70s episodes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whose side are we on in this episode? Are we on the side of someone who is smuggling goods between the border and using his own supposedly indigenous folklore to scare people away?
No.
To do so?
I'm good.
I don't know enough about this guy to say yes or no.
I don't either. Like, we don't know him. Well, we saw what he was smuggling, but, like, I don't know. I truly don't know.
We didn't personally meet him, really, until we unmasked him. So I don't know his vibe and his motives, really. So I can't side with him.
No.
Uncle Dave is cool with the indigenous people. I think I like Uncle Dave.
I'm tempted to go with Uncle Dave.
Yeah. He's like besties with Red Heron.
Good for him.
Ship it.
Hell yeah. Gay uncle in the woods.
Gay uncle in the woods. We love it. All right. This is the second time we've also been on the side of Velma's uncle who got kidnapped and did nothing wrong.
He didn't deserve that. Okay.
He was just getting too close to solving the mystery that they had to get him out of the way so that the kids could solve the mystery instead.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that about wraps it up.
That really does, my dude. But we do have so much more left in this season. Oh my god.
Do.
You know what's coming up next episode? It's another monster from the live action movies. Or the live action movie.
Excellent.
I might have to relook at some of those scenes just to remember. I think you're gonna hate the design in the episode. They're awful.
Okay. I will see next week.
It's a fucking time.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going to split up and look for clues for our next mystery. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mysteries the Machine would like to thank its $10 and up patrons, including our meddling kid patron, Polish Lavender. Thank you so much for being a part of our community and our Discord. You can follow this podcast socials at Mysteries in the Machine Pod on Instagram. You can send a message to our email, mysteriesinthemachinepod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Ethan, on Instagram and Threads at ethan.t.hewlin. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram.
Is there an intro, Ethan?
There is.
Okay, we good. I'm glad. We got some spoopiness.
We do.
Scooby-Doo-Doo.